McGee about that story about the big, big basketball player.
Carlton, you're not going to believe this interview I taped earlier with college basketball's tallest player. Hi, this is Mickey Vitalis here. I'm with college basketball's tallest player, Bwana Mugambo.
Hi.
Bwana, does your height ever present you with any problems?
Sometimes. Doors pretty hard sometimes. Stalls, bathroom stalls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see where that would be a problem. Some people would like to know, where do you buy your shoes?
Payless. They've got some cheap, Nikes.
Do they have your size?
No, but, we sew a couple pairs together and, cut out the insides and, we get them,
Are there any other tall people in your family?
Yeah, Uncle Boogie. Boogie's about, how tall is he? He's about 8'5". And then we got, Aunt Luigi, and she's about 9'7", and she can chuck. I mean, she can throw rocks pretty far.
That's nice. That's
where I got the hooping.
That's great. I see here your field goal shooting percentage is only 23%. Even though now I would expect someone who's 8'9" to shoot pretty high percentage shots in there. How do you explain this deficiency in your game?
Well, it has to do with my beta carotene level. That's what the coach told me, and we've been working on that. I've been eating, I've been eating a lot of carrots. That's what he told me.
It's a new one on me.
Hey.
How does that affect your shot?
Well, I have bad night vision, so when we play dark gyms, I have a hard time seeing things, in the court. And that's why, I'm out there and coach points at the basket, which one I'm supposed to, shoot at. And, I'm looking. Most of the time I can't see it. That's probably why, 23% is pretty good when you don't see anything out there.
Yeah. Well.
I mean, how many other guys are out there, shooting with, pretty much, no vision?
I have no idea. What different defensive strategies have other teams used against you?
Well, they go to, 5-man on me, 5-on-1, and a lot of times I'm, hard to stop when I get, my foot in the paint. I start, when I come across half court, I put my foot in the paint, and then I can move in for like a dunk, But I mean, they usually put a few guys, and they defense me. They're looking for passes, mostly passes, because I can't see the basket, and they know that, But. So we move in with the dunk. I can dunk though. When I can see that rim shape, I can move in and I can slam it home. From the half court.
You sound pretty confident for someone whose team hasn't won a game this year. And how do you explain the fact that you had 10 shots blocked in the last game, although you were 3 foot taller than the tallest person on the other team?
Well, they have a lot of leapers on the team. I don't know. Basically, like I said, when I was shooting, I shoot real low. I bring the ball down to my, bring it down pretty low to my ankles, and then I pull it up. I got that long shot, so when I pull it up, littler guys, 2 feet, 3 feet tall, they can scrap it. I got a lot of toe marks down there when they scrape and miss.
Boy. Okay.
But the team, we're blended together. We're going to start winning here in a few games. We just got a new recruit. Did you hear about him?
No, I don't really care.
Well, I mean, he's going to be it's like
we're talking about you.
Oh,
here,
right, but I
can see why you would try to change the subject.
I get paid extra,
Right.
for mentioning team stuff.
Now, you're from the Ivory Coast, right? That's in Africa.
Yeah, Ivory Coast. That's down by Mozambique, off the coast. We play a little scrimmage. Oh well, maybe I'm thinking of east-west. Maybe it's by I don't know.
That's okay. Geography,
Geography? What's that?
That's what I thought. In fact, I'm beginning to wonder, there's been a lot of controversies lately with basketball players graduating from college and not being able to read.
Read.
And Yeah.
I
I'm
can
beginning to wonder, I think there could be an NCAA.
ball. What's that?
I think there may be an NCAA investigation into your academics after this interview airs. Do you care to make any advance comments on?
Oh, we're doing everything legal. The coach hasn't paid anybody for the last, week or so. He hasn't paid anybody. I mean, bought any blazers lately either. And we're probably, coach is trying to keep things well under control. He's not giving out, like free tickets, and he's not doing anything like that, or inviting players to come down to see the campus before the time. I mean, he's cut back on that a lot. He's only doing that a
What
couple.
kind of classes are you taking this semester?
I've got finger painting 120, which is a junior level class, and I've got belt making and basket weaving, and my tough classes are basket stuffing, and that's.
So you basically what?
I'm a home ec
craft major.
Home ec.
Home ec major.
Yeah, I make a lot of clothes.
That's a big curriculum.
Yeah, well, it's the department's
Right,
probably got
right.
two, 3 students in it.
Yeah.
Mostly on the team.
Mostly on the team,
Yeah.
right. You are from the Ivory Coast. How do you explain the fact that your skin color tends to be just a little bit lighter than most people from your country?
Well, I can explain that. Notice that it's the Ivory Coast, and we get a lot of mist from the waves, and sometimes after a while it hits, and when you lift real close, the mist just keeps coming, and we get a lot of white mist, and sometimes it sticks if you get the right right blend in, and Grandpa also had a little genetic problem too, and I think
the genetic problem probably was a very major factor in the.
we don't know. We speculate, and I use the word speculate. Coach
Are
like
there,
that.
are there a lot of low IQs in your family?
Well, we have Uncle, Boogie had, he was up in the teens, and that's
Was that Buggy or Boogie?
Boogie. Buggy was,
No, that's another uncle.
that's
I'm
the other.
sorry.
One. He's
You have to
8 foot
excuse
tall.
me. Okay.
Midget.
All right. It says here you've had some unusual bathroom conveniences. What are they?
I use the toilet is basically on rollers because I like to when I don't like to have to get up and walk to the bathroom. I like to have the bathroom brought to me because I'm special and we play a lot of basketball and I just bring it out on the court. So that's the only convenience I can think of.
I'm sure a lot of people feel the same way.
Besides the velvet toilet paper, but we're not going to talk about that.
Right. Okay, one more thing. You've had an offer to become a professional wrestler under the title of Big Bubba. What do you plan to do?
I want to go. Yeah, I want to venture into that avenue. We talked about it, and I really, my first match, I want the big one. I want the warrior. I want to take him on in a cage. With chainsaws. That's more my element. I'm from the coast, and we do that for fun on weekends.
And I have a feeling you may not be eligible for college basketball sometime in the near future.
Coach says, I can get paid for that, and we'll work something out. So,
Right. Well, that's about enough for this interview, and I think everybody would agree this fits in very well with our program tonight. Thank you.